Imagine being a child sent somewhere that was supposed to help you, but instead you were forgotten. At Willowbrook, children with disabilities weren't just ignored, they were neglected, overcrowded, and left in conditions that most people wouldn't accept for animals. Thousands of children lived there, and many of them were left sitting in their own waste. Before 1970s, students with disabilities weren't seen as students. They were hidden away in institutions like Willowbrook, where they faced neglect, abuse, and zero education. They weren't given opportunities, just labels. That's where the Individuals with Disability Education Act, IDEA, comes in. The law changed everything. It granted students with disabilities a free and appropriate public education, meaning schools couldn't ignore or exclude them anymore. It also required individual education programs, IEPs, so that each student gets support based on their specific needs. It emphasizes a less restrictive environment, and it made it where it was possible for learning for everyone. Students were put in regular classrooms as much as possible and not isolated like they were at Willowbrook. Individual education plans were something that benefited each child because it helped their unique disability. They also had protection put in place like ADA and Section 504. And it also made it where classrooms had to be more inclusive and involve all participants and students. But here's the thing, that didn't just happen. People had to fight for it. Families, activists, and students demanded to be seen, heard, and valued. And honestly, watching Willowbrook makes it impossible to take that progress for granted, because that was disgusting. So, if protections like the Department of Education or disability laws were removed, we could lose more programs. More than programs, we could lose accountability. We have come so far, and history has shown us what happens when no one is watching. So we have to remember and never forget. Because if we forget, we risk going backwards and undoing all the change that has been made thus far. So what's next? We have to keep advocating, keep paying attention, and make sure students with disabilities are not just included, but actually supported and being valued, because progress only lasts if it's protected.